what's up guys? It's Chrissy with Appear Beauty. So today I'm going to be reacting to viral TikTok skincare hacks. I was actually just watching a video of this girl putting her face in ice water, which is why I was doing that in the video, and I'll go into that later. Just as a disclaimer, I'm not a dermatologist. I just really love skincare and I do a lot of research for fun. So be sure to check with your dermatologist before trying anything new on your skin. I just like to share what I know with all of you. So let's get into it. The first skincare hack that I'm going to be watching is the frozen cucumber hack.
It is day 10 of icing my face with a frozen cucumber, and I just put up my skincare routine so you guys can see the rest of my products that I use this with. When I am done icing, by the way, I do cut off this piece that I use, sometimes a little bit more.
I used to do this every morning, and cucumbers are actually full of water. They're 95% water, so it provides an instant hydration for the skin while also helping with any irritation or inflammation, and also for dark circles under the eye. It also, massaging that cucumber on your face can also get the blood flowing in your skin, so it helps create a glow just from that massaging. Some of the side effects that I noticed, at least when I was using it, was I started getting dry patches, and I did some research and I saw that a few people started to get irritation or dryness from using the cucumber just because it provided instant hydration but not lasting hydration. So that's some things I noticed, and I also started getting little scratches on my face. And one of the tricks I would say for that is to remove the skin of the cucumber, as it can harden and lead to scratches when it gets frozen. So that would be one of the things that I would do. Another thing she did in the video was she cut the cucumber between every use, and that's a great way to keep it clean and not allow any dirt or bacteria from prior uses to build on the cucumber. While using the cucumber, you should not feel any irritation on your skin, and if you do, please stop using it, and if you want to continue using it, just check with your dermatologist to see if it works for your skin.
So I ruined my skin with this beauty hack, and here's how. As a hairy Latina, I got curious and I thought, hey, why don't I just shave my face? Seen it done before, why not? Well, it didn't work for me. You see, this technique known as dermaplaning left my skin glowing and amazing, but then...
So I have seen a lot of stories like this where they have negative reactions to dermaplaning on their skin, and I think there's two top things to keep in mind when dermaplaning. If you have active acne, don't dermaplane over it because it just makes it worse and more irritated. It can also lead to hyperpigmentation. Another key thing to keep in mind is not to overdo it. So you want to dermaplane maybe once a week at most, because it can also damage your skin barrier if you're over exfoliating. Aside from those two things, here are some tips and tricks that work for me. The first one being to use an oil. So the oil helps to allow the tool to glide more easily across your skin. And one important thing to do before using an oil is to check it on the comedogenic scale. So the comedogenic scale will rate how likely an oil is to clog your pores, 5 being very likely and 0 being not likely at all. So oils like coconut oil and palm oil are a 4 or 5 on the scale, which means they're likely to clog your pores, while argan oil and almond oil are between a 0 and 2. My favorite oil to use is argan oil. This is the one by The Ordinary, so it's really affordable, and I really like how easily it goes on, and it makes it easier to use the tool. Almond oil I'd also like, but it is a little more on the risky side because it is a 2 on the scale. But you can use however much oil you feel necessary for your skin, so if you feel that it's starting to scratch on your skin with the tool, just apply more oil and do what works best for you. The second thing I do while dermaplaning is I hold my skin tight or taut while doing it so that it doesn't go deeper into the skin than it needs to. It just glides right over the surface. So one way to do that is to hold your hand on one side and also put your lips towards the other direction. So I go like this, and it allows a cleaner or more taut area for the dermaplaning tool to go over. And the third thing I do is I clean this tool between every use. So dirt and bacteria can grow on this between uses, so you definitely want to make sure you clean it with either a glycolic acid or a rubbing alcohol. This one by The Ordinary is really great for cleaning a tool like this. And like I said, these are tips and tricks that have worked for me and from my research, but be sure to do your own research and check with a dermatologist before doing this as well. that's it for the second skincare hack, and now we're gonna watch the third skincare hack, which is pimple patches.
So here's the multi-patch on a juicy whitehead, very juicy. So here's the multi-patch. Apply one of those smiles on clean skin, no product underneath. Pat around the edges so it stays put for the day. And here I am in the evening, about 8-ish hours later, and where's the whitehead?
Pimple patches. So I'm not gonna lie, I thought these were a scam product because I was like, how does it work? How does that pull any acne off your face? But it actually helps to pull the excess oil off your skin. So this is the one by CosRX, and they have like different sizes depending on the breakout. And they actually work. So I started using them and I did see a difference, at least for me, for pulling out that excess oil off of that area. Another great thing about them is it stopped me from picking at it. So picking at acne is the worst thing you can do for it. It can also lead to hyperpigmentation. So once you apply the pimple patch to your acne, it takes about 1 day for it to pull that excess oil out, sometimes more depending on the size of the breakout. You'll actually see the color change, so it's clear right now and when you put it on, but once the excess oil is removed, you'll see it turn white, and that's when you know that it's ready to peel off. One of the most popular brands for pimple patches is the Mighty Patches, but I really like these CosRX ones. They're a little more affordable and they have different sizes, which I like as well. They have some little smaller ones that are easier to use for me when I have breakouts on my forehead or around my eyebrows so that it doesn't go over any hair. So you want the area to be clean when you apply the pimple patch. So that's it for the third skincare hack. The fourth skincare hack I'm going to show you is the dunking your face in ice water.
That looks like it's gonna freeze my face off. Let's try it. All we need is a large bowl, some ice, and some water. So they said that this is supposed to freeze your face in time and make you look young forever, so let's try it out. Okay. I don't wanna do this! Okay, let's actually do this. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, it worked! I'm younger!
So dunking your face in ice water, I actually saw this on TikTok for a while and it kept coming up on my feed. So I've never actually tried it, but I heard that it can help with inflammation and puffiness of the skin, as well as tightening the pores. It is temporary though, so in the morning when you do it, you might feel your skin tighten, but throughout the day, your pores will start to open again and be exposed to any dirt or bacteria once again. So it's not a lasting effect. I would recommend using a exfoliant to tighten the pores and as well as remove any dirt or bacteria from inside your pores. So that'll be a more lasting effect throughout the day. But yeah, I want to try it out just to see how it is. But for a more lasting effect, definitely an exfoliant. So the next skincare hack is using Head and Shoulders for forehead acne.
Skincare tip that won't cost you any more money.
If you've got under the skin bumps on your forehead and you really want it to be clear and you've tried everything, they're really itchy and annoying,
I've definitely got the solution for you, and it's probably already in your bathroom. Forget spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds on acne products. If you've got fungal acne, anti-dandruff shampoo is what you need to use. Leave on for 10 minutes and then rinse off. Try this every day and see how your fungal acne improves.
I also saw this viral video on TikTok, and guys, I was shook. I was like, how does dandruff shampoo help with fungal acne? So I did some research and I found out that dandruff shampoo has an active ingredient, which is zinc. And zinc actually helps because it's anti-fungal, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory. So it helps to reduce any type of fungal acne on the forehead. However, I would lean towards a exfoliant such as salicylic acid just because it has a little more benefits for the skin, such as removing dead skin cells, which will help give a natural glow, and it also helps to remove other types of acne, not just fungal. The next and final skincare hack is using Dawn dish soap on your face. And I saw from my last short that a lot of people like to use it, so let's see this video.
Using dishwashing liquid as a cleanser is actually good. Let me explain. I've been using dishwash soap on my face as my sole cleanser for around like 9 days now, and guess what? My face is fine. Do you know why? Because what cleanser you use doesn't matter as much as you think. It's about what you do after your cleansing. Yes, dishwash soap is extremely stripping, but if you go right into your toner and moisturizer afterwards, there's no time for your skin to be stripped. Most of your skin feels so dry after you cleanse because you take too long to do your skincare.
As someone with dry skin, this video just gave me the chills because Dawn dish soap can be super drying for the skin, so it can lead to irritation as well as damage your skin's natural moisture barrier. I could see how this could work for those with oily skin, but I definitely would not do this with my skin type. He did mention going pretty quick after using the Dawn dish soap, and that could work as long as you're rehydrating your skin after stripping any moisture away from it. So that could be a great way to combat that. But yeah, he just went straight into the toner and moisturizer to hydrate his skin once again, and that could work. But yeah, I don't know if this is for me. So that's all I have for this skincare hack video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your family and friends. Thanks for watching!